After everyone's paid market wages, that business should be making a profit of $60,000 or $70,000 a year, is it?
60K.
You haven't gotten into the books yet.
Exact profit.
You haven't gotten into the books yet. You don't know.
Correct. This is something I want to try to figure out a route before to see if it was even attainable before
Michael,
I dug into the books.
Let me ask a real quick question, okay?
Yes, sir.
If you weren't working...
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Daily Revenue Report. It's Alex, and today I got an insane clip for you today with Dave Ramsey, where he completely destroys this 27-year-old who wants to buy a $1 million ice business, but he has no assets, he has a car payment, and he still lives with his parents. Dave Ramsey's response gets brutally real in this one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to Daily Revenue Report if you like daily breakdowns like this. Let's get into it.
Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
So I'm 27 years old, and I work from a family business. My second job is an ice business, and the owner is wanting to sell within the next 2 years or so. The sale will come with the building, with existing tenants, and the ice company itself. He's asking for $1 million. As a married 27-year-old renting from my parents with no meaningful form of assets besides vehicles and what we have in our savings and investment.
27.
What do you think the best way that I can get a loan that big for that size? Me and my wife currently are living at my parents' house. We have no form of debt besides, or thanks to you, no debt.
So if you guys watch the Dave Ramsey show, you know for a fact that this kid asking for a loan is going to completely fuck him in this show. Dave Ramsey advocates for paying off debts and gaining financial freedom, but when it comes to borrowing money, he does not advocate for that. Let's see what he has to say.
We worked hard to pay off all of our student loans and credit card debt and everything. We do have one car loan right now that we're trying to knock out as quick as possible. But like I said, no form of assets or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a little bit confused about the part where you listened to me for years, and then you just asked me how you can borrow $1 million.
Right. Exactly.
That's a little bit inconsistent, isn't it? I mean, you kind of know I don't do that, right?
Yes, it is. And with the other previous callers, I was thinking maybe I should change the word from borrow to be able to obtain the business.
Brother, you don't need a loan. So, you need a foundation.
I do apologize. Let me back up. What is the best route for somebody in my shoes to be able to obtain the business?
Okay, because you don't have $1 million. No bank's going to loan you this. Okay, like you said, you don't have the assets, you don't have the income. You're not bankable. A banker would just it would take about less than 4 or 5 seconds to make the decision. You're not going to get that. So. Even if we all thought that was a good idea, and we don't. So what I would do is, the first thing I'd do is separate the business from the real estate.
Okay.
Let him keep the real estate.
Good to go.
And the business can be his tenant until you save up the money to buy the real estate later. You could do that out of the business. So what do you think of the $1 million? What do you think the real estate is actually worth market value?
So we haven't dug into the books or anything?
No, I didn't ask you about the books. I asked you about the real estate. What's the real estate worth, the building?
Approximately $750,000.
Okay, so you're wanting to buy an ice business for $250,000.
Sounds right to me.
Okay, so it should be making a profit after everyone is paid, including the manager of the business. After everyone's paid market wages, that business should be making a profit of $60,000 or $70,000 a year, is it?
60K.
You haven't gotten into the books yet.
No.
Exact profit.
You haven't gotten into the books yet. You don't know.
Correct. This is something I want to try to figure out a route before to see if it was even attainable before
Michael,
I dug into the books.
Let me ask a real quick question, okay?
Yes, sir.
If you weren't working for this owner and they had not approached you about selling, they want to exit, would you be wanting to get into the ice business if you weren't currently working for them and this wasn't an opportunity?
I believe so.
Okay. That's
So, like,
part of the smell
if you weren't
Very
working there
lucrative.
anymore, a year from now, you would be going, I got to figure out a way to get in the ice business.
I believe so. I think it's very lucrative, and I see a lot of opportunities in the ice world itself.
Okay.
So I'm glad I was introduced to it very young.
Yeah.
And I think my answer would still be yes.
That's not your family, though. Your family's a different
correct.
business.
Correct.
Okay. I want to make sure I got that straight. Okay. All right. Now, here's what I would tell my son if he was your age and came in and sat down at my kitchen table. I would say you need a stronger personal financial foundation before you start talking about buying and running a small business. Buying and running a small business will take the bone marrow out of you.
Yeah, especially right now with how this guy's set up. This isn't some kind of, a once in a lifetime opportunity. Honestly, this is a fucking financial ambush.
It will drain you. It'll squeeze you like yesterday's dish rag, man. Because it becomes a mistress if you're not real careful. Because you have to put everything, all your emotions, all your intellect, everything into it, and you got a car payment and live with your mama. So you're not ready to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys need to get out on your own and be debt free and have a solid foundation in your life before you start talking about buying business. This is what I would tell my own son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And can I ask you a question correlating to that?
Sure.
I see this opportunity, and I could see this opportunity as a long-term investment, a great thing, just long-term down the road and everything. I'm not wanting to pass up on this opportunity as it comes to me right now. And in my brain, you could tell me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
And I know you won't.
I just told you were wrong. I just told you not to do it. Pass up on it. Pass it. Let it go. Let it go. Get in the ice business later when you get your freaking act together. You don't have your act together yet. About all you're good at so far is talking yourself into this.
Yeah, it's not an opportunity. It's a trap.
Yeah.
With your current environment, Michael.
You don't have any money. You have a car payment and you live with your parents.
It is a trap. And this guy is not wanting to listen.
I'm telling you, man, you really got to get out. You got to get out and get on solid ground to have a chance of making it in business. Business is hard. It's hard. And you don't do it from your daddy's basement. It's hard. And you don't do it with a car payment. You need to get a solid foundation. And I don't think we can stop you. You got your foot on the pedal. You're heading off the cliff. Nobody sign bridge out. I don't care. I don't want to miss a chance. I'm taking the jump.
It's a chance to go swimming, Dave.
That's it, man.
That's the metaphor there.
We can't stop you. So have at it, son, but I wouldn't do it. I'm telling you, I wouldn't do it. I think you're going to have plenty of times in your life to get into business and do it from strength, not from weakness.
Yes.
And you need to build some strength to do that. That's what it doesn't affect me, honey. If you want to do it, you go do it. But you ask what we would do, and we love you, and we want you to win. I told you exactly what I tell my own son, who I want to have a great life and prosper, just like I want that for you. So you do what you want, but I don't think you're in a position to do this right now, and I would not do it. I'm not a dream killer, but I love stepping all over nightmares. I love kicking a nightmare out the door.
Yeah.
So...
here's a quick message and this, listen, we've all been your age and bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, excited about what looks like an opportunity. And this is a situation, Michael, if you were to jump into this in your current environment, you wouldn't even be able to be fully focused. Like Dave said, you need to be on a small business because of this financial stress. You're not in a position where this thing can take care of you. Yeah. And I didn't hear enough evidence either. And this is a positive. I'm not piling on here. I didn't hear enough evidence that he understood the business.
Oh, he doesn't yet.
And that he could truly grow the business in order to say, I could actually run the business. I'd like him to prove to the current owner that he, through his efforts, Michael, we're talking about, can grow the business.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
it's scary
I would sit down and talk to the current owner. If you want to do this, Michael, here's a way to salvage the idea, I guess, and say, put me in a leadership role for the next 2 years.
That's where
I can get out and I can get my personal finances and straightened out, and then I want to talk to you. I'll take an option to buy, and then I'll talk to you about exercising that option, but I'm not bound to it, not contractually.
Love that conversation.
And you can be sitting there, learn the business inside and out. You may learn.
That's probably the best route he's got. Since he won't give it up, that's honestly the best route.
You will learn a lot more about it than you know now, and you may learn the actual valuation is off.
Yeah, and that's such good advice. I hope everybody's listening to that, because that actually creates an opportunity. Doesn't mean it's a good opportunity, but right now what you have is not an opportunity. If you go the Dave route there, now all of a sudden it becomes an opportunity, and then have the option to choose to take the opportunity. And that's what I like about that. There might be some sweat equity in that plan too.
All right, guys, that's our video for today. If you liked money breakdowns, business strategies, and financial disasters like this, hit the subscribe button to Daily Revenue Report, where I drop videos like this every single fucking day. Let's go.